Hi everybody, it's Susan Riley from educationcloset.com, and today I have some really exciting news. I'm so proud to let you all know about this. Today we are launching our very first 2 books that go up on sale on Amazon.com right now. Super excited about this project. One is for arts integration and one is for arts advocacy. So they're 2 totally different books, totally different audiences, but we're going to kind of talk about both of them here today just because I wanted to make sure that we save as much time as possible for you to go onto Amazon and go get your copies. So the first one I want to talk about today is called Shake the Sketch, an Arts Integration Workbook. It is available in paperback form, as you can see, and I love this book. This is a true book of joy for me because it goes through the entire arts integration process, start to finish, from a vision to how to implement it to the 3-year plan. It's got creating buy-in. It has full color examples. So here's a research bulletin example right here for you. It's got links in it of tons of resources for you to go find if you need to research more about arts integration for your own program. Tons and tons and tons of links and resources there. We have curriculum mapping, how to do a curriculum map, an example of a curriculum map with objectives aligned, which is great. Going through the curriculum mapping process right here. And then we also talk about how to write lesson plans, what lesson plans can look like, 2 different formats for lesson plans, but essentially the same materials in both of them. So how to go about doing that. What is essential to an arts integration lesson plan, what you look for, how to do a peer review with an example of a peer review template. And we go into a lot about assessing an arts integration lesson, how to assess it, what formats to use, what to look for, what to include in the rubrics. All of that is included in this book. It's very hands-on. The last portion in here is all about professional development. So if you're an administrator and you want to implement arts integration, this whole last chapter is about how do you get people on board? What kind of professional development do you offer? Using the CBAM theory of adult learning theory and what's important to do with adult learners that's different than with students in our own classroom. And included in each chapter is an assignment to keep you on track in your own arts integration journey. So this little book here is 115 pages, jam-packed with information on starting, continuing, really using arts integration daily in your schools. And the exciting part for me about this is that it's available both in paperback and on ebook. So you can download it from Amazon.com for your Kindle, and with a Kindle Store app that they have there for free, you can also download it onto your iPad. So really affordable options for you for your school on including arts integration. So if you're looking to do a book study, the paperback book is $21.95, and the ebook is only $8.99. So if you are one of those schools that is way ahead with technology and your teachers have iPads, or you have a couple of iPads or Kindles in your building, you can download this, 4 or 5 copies for people in your building, and for under the price of one of the other arts integration books that are out there. That was one of the big things for me when I was working on these books, was to make them affordable for schools and to make it easy for people to access this kind of information. Because when I was trying to do arts integration in my school, it was really difficult. The books that are out there are $50, $60 for one book. And if you're going to try and do a book study, a professional book study with teachers, for 10 books, that's $500. That's a lot of money to try and put into a program that you're not even sure about, even though I personally know it works. So I wanted to make the books as affordable as I possibly could. So they are available in paperback, again, for under $25. You really can't beat that. And on ebook through Amazon.com for only $8.99. Really affordable, easy to try, even if you just wanted to look at it and see, is this an idea I really want to have work for my school? It's there for you, and it's an affordable option. The other book I'm so excited about, but it's still in the proof stage, so I don't have the paperback copy with me, is called A Vocal Advocate. That is available right now via Kindle for $4.99, and it will be available in paperback next week at $19.95. So this book is really for arts teachers who are looking for ways to advocate for their program, to make sure that they're not cut when all these budget cuts are going on, how to really get out there and let the community know what an important job you do through using social media and how to use that responsibly. It really goes into great ideas for grassroots, how to publicize, how to get your program out there, and they're super simple. It's not stuff that's intimidating, and it's not stuff that's makes you feel uncomfortable. It's things that you do already. It's just a different way to package them. So I really feel strongly that arts educators are great at what they do, but they're not so great about telling people about what they do. And also this applies to arts teachers who are looking to have great conversations with their administrators to try and get them on board and see how important their subjects are and how critical they are in these times of Common Core. And I find that arts educators who are so passionate about their programs and who do such wonderful things in their rooms, when administrators ask them, okay, how does this fit into math objectives? How is this fitting into reading? Why is it that we need to give you 30 to 60 minutes every week with these students? Arts teachers go in and say, because, or because it's good for kids, or because that's mandate, or don't you know what I do? Of course it's important. They've come off defensive. This book really gives you step by step how to lay it out for an administrator, how to use that language that they understand, how to connect it back to those important aspects of education that are going on right now, and how to link your subject areas and make them a critical piece of the school that you are working in and the community that you work with. So that book is only $4.99 through the Kindle version, $19.95 for the paperback version. Super affordable for arts educators everywhere. Again, comes in full color, just like the arts integration book, and it is a workbook. So by the end of that workbook, you will have developed a class website, a Twitter account, gotten yourself out there with some newsletters that are important. Just great tips for keeping you a wonderful piece of that school community. So that's it. I wanted to encourage all of you, now that you know the great news that these two things are out there on Amazon, to go take a look through it. You can browse through a couple of the first chapters, get a feel for how the book is written, whether it's the right fit for you, and just give it a try. I'm so excited to be able to offer these for you. You can also purchase them on my website, educationcloset.com/bookstore. We have a whole page dedicated to these books, and it's super simple to order them right there as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for sharing in this great, great news from educationcloset.com. Thanks.